Hello, welcome back to Nanashir Academy. Today we are taking another chapter from Science Ecosystem. Our divine planet Earth is rich in various kinds of living organisms. There are large varieties of plants and animals. One interesting thing is that they are interdependent on each other. A group of living and non-living things interacting with each other is called an ecosystem. Ecosystem is divided into two categories, natural ecosystem and man-made ecosystem. Let's learn one by one. Natural ecosystem. These are naturally occurs on our earth like oceans, rainforest, desert, hills, etc. Man-made ecosystem. These are created by human beings like farms, park, lakes, aquarium, etc. Components of an ecosystem. In our house, there are some living things and some are non living things. We are living with our family members like grandfather, grandmother, father, mother, brother, sister, and our pets. We also have some non living things like books, school bag, study table, favorite dresses, furniture, etc. All living things, like family members and pets, are called biotic elements, and all non living things, like books, school bag, study table, dresses, are called as abiotic elements. Elements of ecosystem. They are divided into two categories, biotic and abiotic. Bio means life. It means that biotic elements include all living things. Abiotic includes all non-living things. Biotic elements are further divided into three categories, producers, consumers, and decomposers. Let's learn one by one. Producers. Green plants that make their own food under the process of photosynthesis are known as producers. Therefore, it includes all kind of grass and all kind of green plants. Consumers. Animals that eat plants and other animals for food. Decomposers. Organisms that feed on dead and decaying matters. Here, consumers are further divided into various categories like primary consumer, secondary consumer, and tertiary consumer. Let's learn one by one. Primary consumers. These animals eat producers, means plants directly. These animals are called as herbivorous animals. For example, goat, cow, buffalo, deer, elephant, etc. Secondary consumers. These animals are flesh eating animals. They depend on other animals for their food. They are called carnivores. For example, cat, dog, snake, lion, etc. Tertiary consumer. They eat secondary consumers. Tertiary consumers are also called omnivores. Omnivores are the ones who eat both producers and consumers. For example, man, polar bear, etc. Decomposers. Decomposers are the organisms that break down the dead plants and animals into organic materials that mix back into soil. They also enhance the fertility of soil. Abiotic elements. Abiotic elements includes the sunlight, water, air, soil, etc. Sunlight. It is an important element and is a good source of energy for our ecosystem. Every food chain is started with plants and trees. Without sunlight, plants cannot make their own food under the process of photosynthesis. The sun heat helps water evaporate and return back on earth through rainfall. Water is an important element for life and survival of all living beings. Water is used by plants to carry and distribute the nutrients that are the good source of energy. It is also the major component of cells that make up all living organisms. Air. Air is a mixture of gases. Air contains 78% of nitrogen, 21% of oxygen, and 1% of water vapor, carbon dioxide, and various other gases. Oxygen is used by animals for breathing, and carbon dioxide is used by plants for making their food under the process of photosynthesis. Soil. Soil is loose covering of broken rock particles and decaying organic matter on the surface of the earth. It holds plants at a place and provides important nutrients. It also holds water for plant and animals and is also a home for various living organisms. Interaction of organism and physical environment. We study it under two head points. First one, interaction of plants with physical environment. Interaction of animals with physical environment. Let's learn one by one. First one, interaction of plants with physical environment. Plants use sunlight, water, carbon dioxide to manufacture food. This process is called photosynthesis. Interaction of animals with physical environment. Fishes live in water, birds fly in air, and some other animals such as snake, rat, rabbit, etc. dig their holes in the soil to live in. There is a constant exchange of gases between plants, animals, and physical environment for the process of photosynthesis and respiration. Plants and animals constantly interact with their physical environment for food, shelter, and respiration. After the death of living organism, decomposers acts on dead material and releasing the nutrient back into the soil. Level of biological organization. Here, cell is the smallest unit of life. A group of cells is known as tissue. A group of tissues is known as organ. A group of organs is known as organ system. A group of organ system is consist the individual, and a group of individual is known as population, and different population is known as community, and different community living in a specific geographical area is known as ecosystem. Here, cell is the smallest unit of life and individual is the smallest unit of ecosystem. Let's learn one by one. First one is cells. Cells are the basic unit of structure and function in living things. For example, blood cell, nerve cell, etc. Second is tissues. These are made up of cells that are similar in structure and function. Tissues work together to perform a specific activity. For example, blood, bone, nerve, etc. Organs. Organs are made up of tissues that work together to perform a specific activity. For example, heart, liver, lung, kidney, etc. Organ system. Organ systems are the group of two or more organs that work together to perform specific functions for the organism. For example, circulatory system, respiratory system, nervous system, etc. Individual. It is consists of several organ system. It is an entire living organism that can carry out all basic life process. It can take food, discharge waste, grow and reproduce. For example, fish, frog, monkey, man, etc. Population. It is a group of individuals of a given species that live in a specific geographical area. For example, population of a city, population of lion in Gir forest, etc. Community. It is a large group of living beings distributed into a specific geographical area. It includes organisms of different species or population. Ecosystem. It is a group of different populations living in the same environment, interacting with the abiotic elements. Some important facts. The term ecology was coined by the German zoologist Ernst Haeckel in 1866. Ecology is the branch of science in which we study about the interaction between organisms and their environment. British ecologist A.G. Tansley coined the term ecosystem in 1935. Ramdev Mishra is known as the father of ecology in India. E. Odum is known as the father of modern ecology. Let's revise what we learned today in this video. A group of living and non-living things interacting with each other is called ecosystem. Living elements of an ecosystem are called as biotic elements. Non-living elements of an ecosystem are called as abiotic elements. Plants and animals are interlinked with each other by a food chain in an ecosystem. Both plants and animals interact with their physical environment to fulfill their needs for food, shelter, respiration, etc. The level of organization starts from cell to ecosystem. The smallest level of organization of an individual is cell. The smallest level of organization of an ecosystem is individual. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe the channel, like and share the video. Bye bye.